everyone, and welcome back. I'm Optismo, and in the showcase video you probably just came from, I showed off a really awesome hipster bridge that is this long, and I made some pretty crazy statements in there saying it's very compact and I can do a tutorial over it and it's very easy to build. That's because it's true. I mean, for what we're doing, this is really compact. I don't know if maybe it doesn't pass your standards for really compact, but it's all repetitive, all super easy to build. This thing, I mean, come on, it doesn't get better than that. It is a little bit expensive because of all these observers, and I don't think you would do it quite as long in survival. Maybe just a little bit less to get your point across that you don't want anybody getting over there. But I also wanted to get a point across, and that's why I made it this big, so I could show you it's infinitely expandable. And if you want me to, I will work really hard and figure out a cheaper design. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to pop over to this right over here, which I just made using a structure block. I just copied it over, and yeah, this is more like maybe something you might make, and it's very simple. So, without further ado, I'm going to grab the supplies really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so these are the items you'll need, what you see in my inventory. Very nice and simple, not very many stuff at all. So, I'm just going to show you how to make one unit, then I'll show you the way that I think is fastest to do it repetitively, and then I'm going to make it a little bit longer. I'll show you how to expand it and all that good stuff. Alright, so the first step is just one single unit. So this is for the right one. Just making it off to the right. So just go ahead and put an observer facing into that top one, and that will make a clock, so that wasn't a good idea. But then make another one, and then you're just going to make an L shape, and they'll all be looking off in that direction, facing that way. Alright? So now what you're going to do is make one facing down into a block, and then another one facing down, and that'll be right there, and that'll have a repeater on it. And then this one will be observing that, and that will also have a repeater on it. 1 tick and 4 ticks. So now just put redstone on all of that, and you're done. So now I'm going to show you it for the other side. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, so there you go. And then now, facing that way again, facing down into a block. Oops. Facing down, facing into that. Repeater, 4 ticks, redstone on all of those. Done. So this is how I recommend you do it repetitively. Don't put in the pistons yet, and to do this repetitively, just go ahead and put in a lot of these. So we'll just say you want to do it that long. Then you put in the ones facing in this direction, and I'll actually take a few of these out because I'm not going to do all that. Alright, so then you would place in all of your repeaters, and then go ahead and put them on 4 ticks or whatever. Alright, and then now you want to put this. Alright, and now your blocks, so you can actually get those in. And then the observers facing in this direction, and these on top. And then you can put in your redstone and all that stuff. And then just do the same thing for the other side. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm also going to put in my pistons, and I'm going to connect these, and I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I've set up a pretty long one combined, and this should do the job. So you'll notice that if you do it long, and this isn't really long, but it is long, you'll get to where the redstone signal runs out and you get something that looks a little like that, and that is a problem. So we're going to fix that by doing what I did over here and just running a line alongside it using repeaters. I tried to fix it just using little setups, but it made like endless loops and different stuff, so it was hard to do, essentially. So now let's do that. So the way that we are going to do that is let's just run a little line alongside this until we get to our problem area, and that is about right there. So we'll just run the repeater in right here, and if it's longer, then what you can do is, and I guess we'll just do it, but you can run it a little bit longer until it reaches about the middle of where two of them, like, it's kind of complicated, so I'm not going to go into it. It's just a way you can save one repeater and one block, so if that really matters to you, then you can try to fix that. So then just throw a repeater in there somewhere, and you will see on that side, it is working. Yep, so now we need to do it on the other side also. So since mine isn't super long, and we don't have that problem twice, I'll just run it all the way down here, and repeater on this block, and just to make it symmetrical, we got that repeater right there, and then fill in this with redstone, and we are all done. 100% done. That's it. Nice and simple. I mean, honestly, this is pretty simple. Well, now it's rotating since I forgot to reset that. Anyways, 100% working right here. So yeah, you can make this infinitely expandable. It's really quite simple. And yeah, it's also self-repairing, so if we have problems like this, we just hit that button a few times and it will self-repair. I have no idea what just happened. But yeah, I guess it's just we haven't run it that much. But if you're playing on servers and someone is just like me and we're just pressing the button like crazy, it will occasionally do that and break, and that seems to be the case here. It's not that hard to reset. You just have to reset all the blocks, and yeah, it's really not that hard to reset. But that's the only issue with this design, because of course it's using observers, and those things are always going to sometimes mess up. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment on what I should do next. But please do show support, because I took a long time to get this design all nice and compact. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. Just for the record, I fixed the problem. It wasn't actually just lagging out. I had left some repeaters on 3 ticks down there, and a few in there. I don't know how I managed to do that. I guess I just had it in my mind different. But now it is working. So, yeah.